Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning everyone. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji. Raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll recite Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let's bring our right hand on the Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, kindly balance my left channel. Shri Mataji, kindly take away all the imbalances, all the negativities of my left channel into Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, kindly purify and enlighten our Rida Nadi. Shri Mataji, you are Shri Ganesha. Mother, kindly establish all the qualities of Shri Ganesha within us. Let's bring our right hand back on the lap and left hand towards the sky. Shri Mataji, kindly balance my right channel. Mother, kindly take away all the negativities, all the imbalances of my right channel into the sky element. Shri Mataji, kindly purify and enlighten our Pingla Nadi. Shri Mataji, you are Sri Hanumana. Kindly establish all the qualities of Sri Hanumana within us. Let's bring both our hands back on the lap. Let's bring our attention on our Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, kindly establish the complete balance within me. Mother, kindly establish us in the state of thoughtless awareness. Shri Mataji, kindly establish our self-realization. Shri Mataji, kindly allow us to feel your lotus feet at our Sahasrara always. In this meditative state, we will now hear Srimataji's speech.
Now with this, another chakra which is always caught is the Agya chakra. In the Agya chakra, we have to become thoughtlessly aware, but we can. Now, if you watch your thoughts, you will know mostly we think of the people who have harmed us, who have troubled us. Sometimes we have the glimpse of the good things also. We think of the good people also. Sometimes. Normally, we are thinking about the people who have harmed us, hurt us, this thing, that. Now, Christ, who is Sri Ganesha and who has all the powers to kill us and finish us off and destroy us completely, has given us the greatest weapon is to forgive. So, the mantra here is forgive. And you have to see that you forgive others. Anybody says anything, forgive. When you forgive, God takes over. And He knows how to handle it or mishandle or to do whatever He likes to that person. That's not your job. You just forgive. So you give him a ticket. Go to God. I forgive you. I'm nothing. And you have to forgive. And that is the thing you can enjoy your Agya chakra very well and raise your Kundalini beyond by saying forgive, forgive, forgive 3 times. And you have to say the mantra of Nirvichara. No thoughts. Agya is the one which brings thoughts to. That's why Christ was so particular on the eyes. That thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. Try to concentrate your eyes on the Mother Earth for some time. She'll suck in. So that your attention doesn't become that wobbly, becomes concentrated and equalized and balanced. When that is done, your eyes become so powerful. Even if you look at somebody, you can cure that person. And the innocence will start coming in. You will not have lust and greed. It's a very dangerous thing people are playing here. I mean, I didn't know all these things people do. But I saw it in the West. I mean, everybody's looking at every girl. What is the joyless pursuit? Why turn your eyes to anything that you don't get joy out of? At every girl, a man is looking, a girl is looking at every man. What's this nonsense? Why waste your energy? I always look at about 3 feet height. You see all the flowers there, you see all the children. One day somebody asked me, don't you feel like looking at handsome men? I said, I'm not a fool. I look at the most handsome things at 3 feet level. He said, you must be a fool to look at this. I'm not. That's what it is. So, that will give you tremendous amount of energy because you preserve all your energy through your eyes. Eyes are the windows of that power. If you try to preserve it, it's all right. Otherwise, like nowadays, save water because you wasted your water, so now save water. But when your eyes are innocent in this shower of bliss, you enjoy that bliss. You don't have to look at anyone. You don't have to say anything. You just enjoy. Just feel the joy pouring into you completely. Because the ego has vanished. This is an aggression to look at everyone like that. It's an aggression. I have known people who mesmerize women, who mesmerize men. I have known women like that. I've seen in the parties, I see the boots coming out of these women. They look at a man and he gets transfixed completely. Falls in love with that woman. Till he becomes a beggar, she just lynches him. It's prostitution by men or women. It's a horrible thing. It's dirtying your eyes. So keep your eyes steady. Try to steady them. If they try to go here and they tell them, look there. That's the Mother Earth. She's the one who gives us all beautiful things. Look at that. And then the beauty of that Mother Earth will come into your eyes. and the cleanliness and the innocence will cleanse others. That's how it should be. So to fight this ego, one has to be prepared and must have proper willpower, because ego kills the willpower of man completely. A man who is an egoist is left with no willpower. He does what the ego tells him. It can murder people, it can be violent. All the violence in America is from the ego manifestation. Because there is no respect of the law, not of human laws, but not of God's laws also. That's how people behave. They incur diseases, horrible things. A person who is not egoistical will not get cancer. You have to be egoistical to get cancer, though it's a left-sided thing. But you have to have ego. Vulnerability comes through ego. And then it acts. If you are egoistical, you are vulnerable to cancer. So first thing, if you survive from, say, cancer, you will have the other one waiting, where you will be transfixed like this. You will become like some of the things I see in the TV, where people are given some sort of an artificial thing, and they are just nothing but machines, and they move their hands like machines, they walk like this, they look like human beings, and they walk straight like this, they can't feel anything. Like that will become, because ego takes you away from emotions and away from the left side, and you become really a person like a machine. You become like a machine. I met one dentist. He came to me. He said, "Mother, now I cannot cry. I cannot weep. And I do not feel bad when somebody dies." I said, "So what do you do?" "I jog." Jog means running away from yourself. Jog for how many hours? 5 hours. Out of the 10 years he is awake, 5 hours he jogs. What else will happen? So all these artificial things have come to us because it's a manifestation of somebody's ego. Even drugs came to us because somebody wanted to make money out of us. All these gurus, they wanted to make money out of us. You see, they are more interested in making money. All egoistical people are very money oriented. They can't get out of it. Any amount of money you give them, whatever. I have blessed people with thousands and thousands of rupees, billions and billions of things, but still their money orientation doesn't go. And then they lose it in a time. Just like that. Naturally. Because they do not recognize it's a blessing, one has got it. Now you have to share it. Actually, through coming to Sahaja Yoga, there was one gentleman who was really absolutely on the verge of collapsing without any money. He's become such a rich man overnight, and overnight he's become again the same. As an example. He came to me, he came to Sahaja Yoga, he became very rich, he became all this, and then suddenly lost everything. And even Sahaja Yogi started saying, "Mother, who come to you for a short time and then they go away, they become very rich." I said, "All right." And then see after 1 year, before and after, where are they now? This man has become so poor that he doesn't even have money to take a bus. So the calamities come in like that, and then they don't understand. But I'm telling you, unless and until you talk of calamities, people don't learn. They need a shock. Otherwise, they don't want to get out of their egos. They cannot. They live with it. They don't want to understand that this is going to happen. Then better do it. When they see it happening, this case, one case of one gentleman, has brought forth before all the Indian Sahaja Yogis a very big lesson. They were saying that if you come to Sahaja Yoga for a short time and get out of it, then you become very rich. This is what they had reached, their conclusion. And now they don't say so. Because the medium through which you have got is God's grace. If it is lost, you have lost it. So don't live with full confidence with that horrible ego of yours, which is going to overpower. And as you have seen the booths combine, also egoistical people will always combine. There are two egoists, they'll always be very friendly. Because they combine together, they are just the same. But when they are immobilized, then what is going to happen? They'll be all sitting like statues. You can make statues out of them, I think. What will be the next use, I don't know. Because they are not dead, they are living. But they can't eat food. They can look at food, they can't eat it. But if you put injection, it might work out. Because the parasympathetic might be working, or maybe sympathetic might be working, the autonomous might be working, but the rest of it is finished. The central nervous system is finished. It can happen suddenly to some. Now write it down. Today I have told you about this disease. Try to keep to the group. Try to share everything. And don't try your cunning, clever methods. Cunningness is cheating yourself. Gregor has told me, Mother, this intelligence, human intelligence, is so intelligent that it can cheat yourself. That's what I see. Why do you want to cheat yourself? Are you mad? This is what one has to realize. Once you understand that, you see most of the problems of this world will subside. How do you have an atom bomb? How do you have all these things? Science never said you make atom bomb. Science was given to you for constructive work, for saving time, for meditation, not for making atomic bombs to kill you. No. But in a way, it acts. Because America has made some bombs. Russia has made some bombs, like two devils sitting there on their heads. Now they cannot put their hands to the buttons. It's a good idea. They are afraid of the devils they have created themselves. See, that's what. Because it is so overpowered. So, if you want to avoid your own destruction, then beware. Be aware of yourself. Not to boast that I know. No. How you behave. Some people are such that they say we can't live in an ordinary place. We cannot sleep in an ordinary place and all that. That means they're beggars. That's what I feel about such people. Because if you are the king, like I am, the queen, I should say, I don't want anything. You make me sleep under this tree, I can sleep anywhere, I can live the way I like. And you know, I live in a palace, actually a palace. So what? That palace is not important to me. Wherever I go, I make it a palace for myself, because I am not bothered about comforts. No comfort can crawl upon me. Nothing can dominate me. Nothing can come over me. Nothing is important to me. Because I'm the queen. If I'm the beggar, then I want comfort, I want this, I want that. There's no want left. Nothing want. In that state, when you arrive, then you will enjoy Sergio, your spirit. And that's what happens when people come to India. I was amazed to see these people who came. First time we spent $40,000 and 5 Americans came. Four, I thought. I mean, which?
Four. One Canadian, 4 American.
4, 1 Canadian. So 5. And 4 ran away. Imagine how expensive they are. 4 ran away. We tried. They came to see me and all that. No, mother, we can't stand this. We cannot stand this discomfort. What comfort do you have here? I don't see any comfort. Horrible, since I've come to this New Jersey, my head is off. I've been sick, horrible place. What comforts you have? And there they were boasting so much. They ran away. So you understand that those people who are asking for things all the time, begging for things, have not achieved anything in life. Now when you are coming this time to India, we are going to have a much more Spartan life. Because we are not going to stay in any building whatsoever, as far as possible, except in Rowdy. Maybe there also. We are going to put you up in the pandals, outside, absolutely in the forest, where there will be tigers. There will be snakes crawling up to you. And you'll have to have your baths in the rivers, which are flowing with a big speed. Oh, that's falling off. Just be careful. And then also you will have the beautiful music of the morning birds and beautiful fragrance. It's so beautiful and soothing. There where grows the essence of life. And that's what we have decided. I mean, I can live there. Why can't you live? I can't understand. What is so special about it? I'm an old woman of 63 years of age. And all my life, my father or my husband have been extremely over comfortable people. I mean, luxurious people. I mean, I have never known how to take a taxi or take a bus all my life. I've never known how to take a ticket to go by train. I've never traveled by air alone. I mean, I don't know how to travel by air alone. I mean, I've always been like that. But I don't need anything. I can travel alone. I can go anywhere. I can do everything without feeling any fear, without feeling any problem. Because as long as I am with myself, what is there to worry? And that's what we have to achieve. That's what we have to do. Once we achieve that kind of a temperament, it's so beautiful. You'll respect yourself, you'll love yourself, and that's how you love others and respect others. Those who don't respect themselves cannot respect. Egoistical people do not respect themselves. If they respect themselves, they would not be egoistical. It is so shameful to be egoistical. If you say you are very egoistical, that person will punch you. Even if you say something else, they won't. Will they? No. But if you say you are egoistical, they'll punch you. That means they feel hurt. They don't. But they are. If they don't like it, why do they have it? It's a very difficult thing to move that ego from your heads. And you catch from one to another so fast that sometimes I don't understand. But Indian climate and Indian upbringing is such, people don't get egoistical. But I have not known of anyone who is today good and tomorrow standing with a punch. I have not seen anyone like that in it. Very steady people. Now see, here is just sitting somebody, a doctor, and he missed his Nobel Prize, a man like that. Can you believe that such a man is sitting before us? He's another one. You won't find this with anyone in India behaving like that. They have ego, very subtle egos. Bureaucrats have, I must say, and other politicians have. But till they do not come to India, they are all right, to abroad. But when they come abroad, then they get even worse. But normally a person's status is known the way he is humble in India. Otherwise, they don't believe you are from a royal family. You are from a royal family. You are extremely humble. That's the sign. Like the Shesha, I talked to her. 5 sentences I said. She said, this lady is very honorable, from a royal family. I am, but I never told her. which is not known to many people, but she said she must be from a royal family. Well, what is the need to insult others? What is the need to shout at others and talk in that manner? There's no need. You must talk in a way that is sweet and nice. It looks nice. It shows better. The personality is better seen by others. At least for the sake of congenial concord with others, please try to get over your nonsensical ego. It keeps you out of bounds for the joy, the ocean of joy that you have to have. You are a miserable creature for nothing at all, making everybody miserable. But face it. Face it. Don't put it in your left Vishuddhi. Oh, I'm egoistical. I'm very unhappy. And finished. I cannot cure that. I'm already suffering, you see. All the time I get pain here. I don't know what to do. Since I've come to the West, I've developed a problem here because all of you having this left Vishuddhi, and I put you inside my body. You don't know how much you make me suffer. No, I don't mind. I can see that. I have to request you now to look after yourself and behave in a manner that this American ego disappears. Because there's another way out. That is Sri Krishna's style, which I don't want to use just now. The first destruction will start in America. Then construction will start. Destruction is impossible. The clouds of destruction will disappear. Completely disappear. The cool wind will blow it out. But you have to be sages of sincerity and understanding without any ego. That's your responsibility. For your children, for your progeny, for your country, it is your responsibility. Good? May God.
Will recite the 3 Mahamantras.
Namo श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
We thank you, Shri Mataji, for this beautiful collective morning meditation. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll join again tomorrow at the same time for the collective morning meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.